Next sector, please. There's a new sector map where you click on this now rather than the things above the map. So I've got an uncharted nebula. Oh my goodness. Do I want to take the way that is just full of nebula or the way that's full of friendly? So let's go friendly. It's hard. I want friendly, please. Whew. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before those pursuing rebels can catch us. Right, let's get going. Okay, so we've got a nebula right there, which we might want to check out just to slow down those rebels. That one's probably a bit too far up for us. And then probably something like, whew, let's go. So these guys are, I guess, kind of getting back on the health situation. If we get boarded again, we're totally hosed. The Manta ship is pleased to see you and fires up its weapon systems. That sounds new. Okay, so they've got a BL2. Well, we can't really have that, so we're going to have to use our hacking. Let's take out their weapons with our hacking module. Bonk. And let's charge these thingies up. Just keep that BL2 from firing as long as we can. It'll be the awesomest thing in the entire world. Come on, chain laser. Ah, oh, we didn't take it out. That sucks. Okay. You're suffocating, which is not good. So we are going to get you out of there. Why don't we do something like this? We'll get the NG there, then we'll get this guy there, and then we'll send the NG back. That way this guy will be standing right there, right next to the helm, but at least he'll have oxygen. Let's hope this works. Okay. It's about to fire. It's going to fire, so we're going to have to activate our engines again, which are only level 1. Yeah, we don't have any evade either, I just realised. Dope. Oh, and we did get that miss, thank goodness. But I need power. I need to get some oxygen in there. So we'll power that up while we can. Oh. Mistimed chain laser, apparently. Okay, that's going to fire again, isn't it? So we've got tons more oxygen in there now, so let's get the shields back up. Oh wow, we got a double misses there, so we're actually doing pretty lucky here. We're actually going to wait for a second because the shields are about to come up, because we can see them with that new timer. And let's take out that laser, please. And that's on fire too, and now they're trying to get in. I'm actually akin to leaving the ship for to be burning, because, you know, this guy's going to want to try and escape if he takes too low damage. It looks like they're actually going to get the fires under control. Yeah, okay. So, failed plan. Let's get firing back on these again. Take out the shield, and they're in there, so they are vulnerable to just being mutilatedly like that. Mutilatedly. Oh, I've got one weapon back online, but that's okay. We can't kill them. No, we're going to have to blow the ship up. They're not going to... We could have tried to suffocating them, but that takes ages. And YouTube doesn't like things that take it. Oh no! Oh, okay, no, it's okay. We've got a clothing bay. Success! The ship explodes, leaving behind 2 fuel, 1 drone pod, and 18 scrap, replacing the drone pod that we used. Oh man, that was close. No, I need oxygen. Just fill my ship up with oxygen, please, game. Let's stop having this problem. There we go, so thank goodness. Thank goodness for clone bays. Otherwise that would have been a really bad situation. Absolutely horrible. Okay, we maxed on the oxygen yet? I don't know what the max is. I think it's like 88 with this ship, because these 2 Lanius are in here just draining the oxygen. Will level 3 oxygen prevent the drain? I wonder. Level 2's obviously not doing it, so you might need level 3. Okay, well... Okay, we can make that jump. Well, I was planning on heading this way. I think before we head in there, I want to get a little bit more power. I want to get 2 power and then an engine. That way we're not going to be so hopelessly dead whenever things try and hurt us. Let's head into this nebula and hope things turn out better for us. Ow! Ion Storm, that's not better. I asked for better, game. You're right in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for us. Okay, they've only got 1 missile online. Okay, they've sent boarders to our I don't know where. Okay, they're in my weapons room now. That's okay, they're gonna deoxygenate and they're probably gonna want to try and leave, but we won't let them do that. Because we're gonna head to the door system. You can now man the doors. They're gonna hurt us with that missile, so we're going to put our engines up, and we don't have that person on the engines anymore, so 15% evasion's gonna be the best we can get. Ow! Well, they killed their own man. That's okay. But now our... At least the ion got through, so now we can actually take that weapon out if we can get in there in time, and we do. Fantastic. Alright, now let's take out their clone bay, because that guy's just going to come back if they do. Back from the brink. Get the oxygen back on. We've had problems with that already. Okay, they've got a multi-level clone bay. Goodness gravy. Alright, let's get the ion back on there. And let's fire on this before the missile fires. Good, okay. Now we're going to have to take the clone bay out, because they're probably going to try and board again. Okay, the rocket is about ready to go, but so is our chain laser. That chain laser is fantastic. You're considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. They're offering us 2 fuel, 4 missiles, and 8 scrap, which is not a bad offer for this stage of the game, but I want more scrap. And I don't use missiles. We're not going to accept that surrender. And I've got 2 health left, so basically what we have to do is hit them one more time with our charged laser, which shouldn't be too hard. Boop. There's we go. The ship explodes, leaving behind 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 13 scrap. I'm getting slightly better at calling whatever those things are. Okay. Weapons are ready to go. Our engines are good. I need some power to put them back in the shields. It's going to set me back 25 scrap. I still feel bad about getting gypped out of my scrap. Okay, we've got a distress beacon there. But maybe I want to head up for a bit. I could head there and then head up like that. Check out what these are. Maybe check out a store. Maybe. We're doing okay on hull. We don't really need to head to the store, but I think this distress beacon is probably our best bet right now. So that's where we're going. Got a bunch of power back. Greetings! It is so good to see you. We've been out here fuel and floating here for weeks. We were terrified of space. We were terrified a pirate or those damn rebels would find us first. Could you spare us some fuel? They want 3 fuel, and we do have a bit spare. What do they give us? Thank the gods. We can finally get out of here. We're jumping straight home, so take this extra weapon. We won't need it. Hopefully. They give us a chain burst laser, and we've already got one, so all we need is 1 more power bar, and we'll have 2 chain lasers, which pair good with each other because they'll actually go down to the same time together. So that's interesting. Getting 2 of those rolling could be pretty fun. Let's get our power situation back under control. And there's a store that way. See, you can't really jump from there to there. You basically have to jump from the store up to here to keep going. It's a very badly placed store, and I don't really have enough scrap. The only real way to get more scrap would be to head that way, and then there, then back here. And that's probably not worth it, so we're going to jump up this way. These guys healing nicely. Haven't had any boarding events in a while. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes off on all the ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose rebels will be punished. Search among the stores to see if someone will sell to you. You apparently spoke to the wrong person in your search for a store. Warnings go off and you detect an automated rebel ship moving into attack. I've got a single laser and a beam, so 2 shields is enough. Fantabulous. Let's get the ion stunner, which is now in slot 3. Muscle memory. And let's take out the helm with our chain laser. That'll work. I only just noticed there's a cool little animation on the chain laser, like the laser, the barrel, the double barrel basically rotates all around. That is really cool. Let's take care of that drone because its sound is annoying me. Being able to attack something because its sound annoys you. The chain laser is getting faster and faster. It's now the same speed as the ion stunner. Oh, there we go. So how we hit that with the ion, that's interesting. That's probably going to destroy it. No? Okay. We can hit it again. If we're quick, we can hit it again and destroy it. That's so fun. Yeah. It's both bad that we can't actually hit the ship, and kind of good, I guess. Let's go ahead and hit the engines. Just try and find something to hit. That was really interesting. Having the ion drone, beam drone, stop right there. And they're almost destroyed. They've healed up their helms, so we might not be able to shoot them, but we'll have to see. There they go. Sweet. Ship explodes, leaving behind 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 19 scrap. Not a whole lot of scrap in hard mode. I am going to put that out there. It's very hard to get a foothold in hard mode just because of how little scrap you get. I want to save my scrap for a store if I can, just to see what they've got. Maybe you want to sell the ion stunner, maybe. And maybe the emergency respirators. This must be one of the rebels' unmanned scout ships. Looks like there's no way around a fight, and they've only got 2 weapons again. The ship is starting to power up its FTL drive, and if it gets away, we'll no doubt warn the fleet of our position. That's not good. Let's get the ion stunner on the shields, and maybe we will attack this with our hacking. That's an idea. Okay, now what I'm going to do is wait for my chain laser. It's about ready, so what I'm going to do is activate that. Then I'm going to fire at the helm. That's going to reduce their evasion to 0. And now their FTL is delayed, so that was a good use of the hack, I would say. Now we can take out their... Let's take out their shields. Their weapons can't hurt us. And then we can use the ion stunner for other things. Okay, now let's fire at the weapons, I guess. Well, let's fire at the engines, yeah. Then we'll focus down the weapons. Alright. So I think we took care of these guys pretty well. I'm not really gaining very many drone parts. And I'm not using very many either, so we're just getting unlucky with our drone drops. Alright, let's take out the shields again, because apparently one salvo wasn't enough. And now we can just finish them off with our chain laser. Bye! Bada bing, bada boom! The ship breaks apart and you feel relief in the knowledge that we will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. We gain 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 8 scrap. Well, I needed the fuel, but I do want scrap. Okay. We might not be able to make that jump. That's a potential problem. But seeing as the map has been increased in size, it's hard to gauge how far you're able to jump because the memory serves that you weren't able to. But we might be able to with the increased map size. We'll have to see. We're going to be jumping that way anyway. But we maybe want to buy something else. Maybe... What is that going to cost us? 35, 25. That's going to be 60 scrap to power that up. And get that second chain laser rolling. Choices. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down our engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and we move into attack. Now, there's blue options here for the hacking system. We could counter their remote hacking and maintain our engines, but they've only got 2 piddly little weapons, and our 2 shields are more than enough for a match for those. So we are going to let them hack our engines, and we've got some spare power for a while. Let's go ahead and hack their shields. Pretty standard stuff by now. And if you use that option, you're not actually able to use your hacking for the entire fight. So you've got to really toss up the situation whether or not you really want to sacrifice your hacking for a fight to maintain or make them not have that advantage. You put yourself at a disadvantage in that you don't have hacking, but yeah. Can we get that through in time? We can actually. We got both through, but one missed. The heavy laser is back up. Why am I attacking their weapons? Tell me again why I'm taking their weapons, Bird. We don't need to. We should be attacking their helm, if anything. Oh man, multi-leveled helm. Man, hard mode is hard. Because the ships are a lot more powerful, and I have a feeling that they might mess with a bit of the RNG on how successful you are at hitting things, because we're kind of getting 50-50 misses, even though the evasion at this point should not really be above 20. Very strange. And they've got an NG on there by the looks as well, because they repaired that pretty dang quick. Okay, can we get in there with the chain laser? We can, but we punched through a shield first. That's good water. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship system is restored to full functionality. We salvage what we can from the debris, gaining 3 fuel and 9 scrap. We're not getting double rewards anymore. We're 1 scrap short of our quota for a second chain laser. Oh no, we've jumped into a sun. That's not good. The speaking has been placed too close to a supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of there or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. And they've again got terrible weapons, but they've got a teleporter. Okay, and they've sent a mantis on board. What I'm going to do is come down here to the doors. Okay, it's a bit late now. He's gone in there. I think I'm going to go to the doors anyway. We're going to get the NG out of there because NG versus Mantis, NG's going to win. We'll send him into the hacking, and he can wail on our shields if he wants. Or we could suffocate him, which is exactly what we're going to do. Let's depower our oxygen to make that deoxygenation of that room a little bit faster. Let's eye on their shields, and let's get rolling. And now he wants to leave, huh? Let's do something like that, and then we can come from the back here and do that. So we'll get the NG out of there. Okay, now let's get the chain laser in there and take out... They don't have a med bay or clone bay, so let's just take out their teleporter, I guess. Just stop this crazy guy from coming on board. Okay. Drain my oxygen of ship stuffs. Okay, we can't really go around the other side, but we are going to close all the doors. Except for these ones. Alright. And we did take out the teleporter, so that guy is going to die on our ship. If we could actually take out their weapons and stop them repairing. Got a solar flare coming. Okay, let's close all the doors and get the NG back where he belongs. Let's get that going really quick. There we go. Let's take that out, put that back in the hacking, which we're not using. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need the hacking. Okay, looks like the sensors took a bit of damage there. Let's go check out what happened. Fire. Okay, not a problem. Now let's take out their shields. Okay, their shields are down, so if another solar flare comes, they're basically hosed. Come on, Lanius. Okay, that's on fire. Excellent. Oh man, misses. Okay, that guy's repairing the sensors now. Maybe we... not sure. You're considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. They're offering us 1 fuel, 1 drumper, and 7 scrap, which is nowhere near enough. You need all the scrap you can get in hard mode because you just get drip fed this stuff, man. You hardly get any. Another solar flare incoming, and we can actually see their ship. There's no one on the helm, and let's get you back on the weapons, please. Our shields are good. Let's see what happens. Shields are on fire. We'll deal with that. And they got destroyed. Ship explodes, leaving behind 2 missiles, 1 drummer, and 12 scrap. Okay, get those shields under control, young. You're fine. Come on, take that fire out. Really? Fine. Okay, we'll have to drain this place of oxygen because, damn. Let's see. Like, get in there and be safe about it. Okay. So the great thing about the Lanius is that they can just sit in these oxygenless rooms like that and be fine. Okay, cool. Let's get the ship back in ship shape. Okay, and it's time to jump. So there's no stores around. We are in a civilian sector, and I saw 1 store there. Maybe that was a store? A store in a nebula? Is that even possible? I don't know. So that there is probably a store. So how long do we have to jump? So 3-ish, about 4-ish, maybe 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that possible? That's probably not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds good. I'm gonna go here. Okay, we'll go here. We'll go there, and then we'll have to see because I can't accurately gauge from that distance. You arrive at a quiet spaceport and are immediately hailed by another ship at the port with a once-in-a-lifetime deal. We could trade 2 of our missiles for 2 drone parts, and seeing as we're using our drone parts and not our missiles, I think I'm going to accept. Thank you, and let's get moving. Kate, someone's healed up. Recent. Thank you. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. We could attack them, or we could avoid provoking the ship. They've got drones, and they've got a heavy laser and some kind of bomb, probably. I think we're okay. Let's attack. No, they've only got the heavy laser and a fire drone, so they can't hurt us. Yay! So we don't need to expend a hacking drone. I was considering using a hacking drone if they had a bomb, and then like an anti-ship, or combat drone, excuse me. New nomenclature. Let's take out the weapon just to be safe about it. Cool, they've only got 1 power in their weapons. I don't think I've ever seen that. 1 power in the weapons. That is very rare. Right. Oh, dang it. Oh, no, we did get both our shots in, so that was beautifully timed. Now let's take out their drone to get rid of that annoying sound. Oh, well, it's down anyway. Cool. And we should be pretty much ready to take these guys out because they go ridiculously quick with the Chain Laser 3. If we had 2 of those, that'd be great. Down they go. We salvage what we can from the broken ship, getting 12 scrap. Let's investigate that station. The station was either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems you have lain unused for quite some time. We find nothing useful. That's the 2nd one in a row. Okay, so they go there. Let's see there, then about there. There's 1, 2, 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. We should be okay. Should be okay. Let's hope I'm right. Our lives depend on it. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. The weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Okay, they've got teleporter, med bay, and they've got a heavy laser and some kind of bomb. So we're pretty safe from these guys. Intervene to defend. They respond saying, I don't know who you are, but no one defies defeat. I just kind of charged right past that, didn't I? Okay, that dude is in there. And we are going to make sure that he suffocates to death. It's a great thing about the Lanius is that, in addition to just the damage, the suffocation damage, it's kind of like the fireboarding, but it's probably a bit slower than fire, because with more fires in the room means more damage. Anyway, let's get to fighting. Now, that guy's not going to be able to teleport back in time, but let's just take out the weapons. I don't know what kind of bomb that is. It could be dangerous. It's a small bomb. So that took out our engines. Like, they can't hurt us now, so that's okay. Well, they couldn't hurt us anyway, because that's just the way that the bombs work. They don't do any hull damage. But our guys are pretty low on health. Okay, the weapons are totally down, which is good. Now we can fire on the helm, I suppose. Well, let's wait for a bit. Now, I know that you can get the shots in there. We were able to in the past. I guess it all depends on the shape of the ship, because those scout ships are very small. I guess if you're coming from the top, it's possible to get in before the shields go up. Strategy. Let's take out that and fire down those shields so we don't have to worry about having to wait for those shields for our chain laser. Now we can focus this on something else, like the engines. Sure. Reduce that evasion. Okay, well we don't have to do that anymore, so let's take out the oxygen. Cool stuff. Let's focus on the med bay. And let's take that out again before they decide that they want to get that small bomb back up. Boop! There we go. Sayonara, rebel fighter. The ship breaks apart and we salvage 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 14 scrap from the wreckage. The outpost tells us the pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. They give us 2 fuel and 15 scrap. Sweet, that puts us over 100 in hard mode. Now we don't have anything before the exit. Right, so we don't have a store coming up for quite a while. So maybe we'll want to consider doing something like this. I think that's a reasonable way to spend our scrap. Now we can use the chain lasers, both of the chain lasers, and we can have more powerful engines, which I think are pretty important. Okay, and this dude is down here. He needs to be up there to make our weapons fire that little bit faster. Give us an edge. Right, we should have plenty of time, but we don't have time for 3 jumps, so this is perfect. Hello. What do we got? An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches us. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unarmed. But I like my arms. We're never going to surrender one of our crew to slavers? No! And they don't have a teleporter, so these guys are hosed. Now I've got our 2 chain lasers now, so this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Let's take out their shields with our chain lasers. Something that I want to do very soon is get our hacking. And by the end of the game, we want the hacking to be up at level 3. Because I want to try something. As of right now, there's no real way to take out the flagship, but I feel like the hacking is the key. The hacking is the key to the new way to take out the flagship. You'll see what I mean, hopefully, in 3 episodes. We surrender! Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. So we get Shirai, the human who has no special skills. Yeah, okay. I could do with a new human. Hello, Shirai. Welcome to the sensors. Because I like to see what's going on enemy ships. Fix out oxygen there, young. Now we're going to rename you while you're at it. We've got another new word. Ooh. Unused. I think that's pretty... What's the word? It's pretty good. It's not... It's descriptive? No, I can't think of the right word. If I think of it in editing, I'll put it up on screen. What is it? Appropriate. That's the right word. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. With the FTL drivers charged, you can jump to the next sector. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners will discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to charge. Let's explore our 5 asteroid. What dangerous and unexpected. Some asteroids managed to get through our ship's defenses. We take 5 hull damage. Aw. And we got a fire, so let's take that out. Or maybe we just want to vent it. Avoid the crew damage. The crew damage! Crew damage! Nope! Stay. Stay. Good doggies. Good little Lanius. And that took a hit as well, so we'll repair that. Would not want that to be offline when a crew member dies. Alright. Fire's under control. Re-engage the oxygenator. Re-engage oxygenators, Captain. Let's jump to the next sector. So what do we got? We've got pirate controlled or civvy. Well, pirate it is. Oh no, I just want to have more fights, because I like fights. A few Federation-friendly planets still exist in this sector, but they are constantly under attack by the space raids. The pirate raids in space. This is a dangerous sector, so be careful. And if you want to see if we are going to be careful, you will have to come back in the next episode of FTL with Birdtross, the Advanced Edition with the Lanius Cruiser Type A. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and yeah, not much else to say other than thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next video.